This is brought to you by the Kansas City Business Association, located at 1601 East 18th Street, Suite 200F. What's up, Kansas City? This is Tiffany Berry, and today my guest is Miss Cherayla Davis. How are you, Cherayla?
Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, girl. So before we start, I just gotta let everyone know, Cherayla has a beautiful voice. She's like a baby Aretha Franklin.
Oh.
The girl blows. So, Cherayla, tell us, what are you doing right now? As far as, tell us a little bit about your music. Where do you sing at and stuff like that, please?
I sing in the shower every morning. If you're lucky enough to be my neighbor, you can catch me around 5 a.m. No, just joking. So every Monday right now, I co-host Soul Sessions, which is an open mic night. I think it's one of the longest running in our urban scene here in Kansas City. I sing every Monday there, and I have been kind of figuring out my artistry right now, and just like what I want to do, how I want to participate, and who I want to really make moves with. It's been kind of difficult, and I've been popping in here and there. I've sung with the Truth Band.
Yes.
I've done a project with Anthony Saunders, sung with Wanda J, phenomenal vocalist here, Lachey Wright, who's actually done some plays. Just, Church Boy, everyone that's on the scene, I have kind of put my hands in there ever since I moved back to Kansas City, but I haven't really put my roots down anywhere.
Oh, well, girl, we know your roots are growing real fast. And I just want to add, when I saw you at Soul Sessions and she was singing, if you see her sing, you will be in awe. Let me just tell you that.
That's sweet. Thank
now,
you.
as far as the Truth Band, I love when you and the Truth Band get together.
They're
it's
awesome.
and they do an impromptu performance, and it's so dope. Now, another thing that I want to ask you, whenever you sing, you seem so passionate about it.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
how long have you been singing, and what does music actually mean to you?
That's a good question. I've been singing since I can remember. I'm one of the typical grew up in church, singing in the choir, had the solo, and so probably I would say from the age of 5, been singing on a stage. And to answer your second question, that's much deeper and less shallow. Music is... So I just came from Stevie Wonder last night. I'll just say that. And he went in about the power of music and how we need to support art and stop cutting programs with poetry and music and sculpting and drawing and all these ways that we're able to express ourselves. Even if you're not talented in a certain vein of artistry, you still need to have that outlet. So music to me is everything. I need it. I would die without it. And I think I actually took a little bit of a break from singing for a while. I just felt like, what's the point? And I'm so glad that I was able to kind of make a shift and move back to Kansas City and see how everyone is so hungry and they love art. Kansas City is a place about art.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to do something artistic on every night of the week, it's available here. And that's something I was very apprehensive about when I moved back home, because I didn't think there would be anything, and it's a plethora of things. There's too many things. So, to answer your question, music is life. Music is breath. Music is power. Music is strength and weakness and bitterness and happiness and joy. It's everything.
That was deep. I like that. That was deep. And so while we're on deep, so let's say there's a young kid out there, they've probably heard, hey, you're not good enough, or they're probably aspiring to be a singer and they don't think they have what it takes. What would you tell that young child?
How old are we talking?
We're talking, let's say teenager. Let's say, you're getting around and things like that. So let's say, how about a teenager?
Okay. So we take a 16-year-old who's maybe sung a little bit, practice, get in the mirror, hold your hairbrush, and don't close your eyes. Actually open your eyes and look at what you're doing. Look at how you're performing. And it depends, because there are so many people that are vocalists that aren't in front of the camera, that are behind the scenes, that write songs and do all that. So it really depends on what area you want to go in. But if your talent is to perform, practice performing. That means take every opportunity to perform. It might seem obnoxious to people. It might seem like, man, she's always asking to perform. Ask. The worst anybody can say is no. That's the worst anybody can ever say to you. And I think that goes with anything.
Yes.
I mean, when business, being a mogul, everything, the worst somebody can say to you is no. And you have to be able to take no. So I guess 3 things. Practice. Go out on a limb and ask, and be willing to accept no and move forward. You can't take no as a final answer. It's not. Just know your own talent, continue to practice, and just move forward.
That's awesome.
That's
Thank
my
you.
advice.
Yes, and now since we're on the topic of Kansas City,
Yeah.
now I've experienced Kansas City myself, and when you said there is something to do every day of the week, there is. If you want to get out there, get your art, your art recognized. If you want to get your voice recognized, you want your poetry to get recognized, then get out here in Kansas City. The love is so real out here. And Cherayla, when I came to Soul Sessions to do my poetry, girl, you made me feel so good. I say, oh no, I'm coming back here. I say, oh no, but I thank you for that. Now, Cherayla, you're such an awesome performer. I'm pretty sure you're going to be signing autographs real soon. Oh, I believe it, honey. So, yeah, you're going to be signing autographs real soon. So, what keeps you going? I'm pretty sure you have a lot of support around you from what I've witnessed. But besides what I've seen, what keeps you going to keep performing, to keep hosting Soul Sessions, and to keep your voice reaching out?
That's a very good question. I think a few things keep me going. As I said, I mentioned or alluded to earlier, I really wasn't feeling passionate about music until I moved back to Kansas City. So having the opportunity to be on a stage on a weekly basis and perform is a gift. And I don't take that lightly. I know there are people that would love to be able to hone their talent on a weekly basis on a stage. There's a difference between performing at home with your brush and actually getting the reception from an audience that's immediate. So that definitely keeps me going. My family, my mom, of course, she helps me, and my man, my chocolate bar, Stephen, hey boo. He's so supportive, and I'll say this to the ladies. So Tiffany knows I always have these drops. Like, I always be like dropping wisdom drops, because I just feel like women are so powerful, and we're so beautiful, and we have so many things that try to tear us down on a daily basis. You don't look like this, you don't act like this, you don't sound like this, you'll never be this. And when you have people in your life that support you, hold on to them. So I'm going to parlay that. Ladies, when you have a gift, and we all do, every single one of you has a gift, find the people that inspire you, find the people that support you. And if somebody's not supporting you, you're a powerful being. No matter if you're quiet or if you're in front of the camera or behind the camera, you're powerful. So you need to find someone who supports that power and lights the fire under you, and doesn't just, find that person, and they're out there, and they may not look like what you think they're going to look like, and they may not act like what you think they're going to act like, but find that person and make sure that you're not holding on to people that don't do that for you.
Girl, you about to make me go down my list and cross some people out.
Listen, I'm all about energy. It's just like, why waste your time with people that don't support you?
Absolutely.
I mean, men that might be good for whatever things, if they don't support what you are. Like for you, your poetry is a part of you.
It is.
So if you met someone that was like, it was cool, it was whack, or whatever, nah, you're not the person for me. Because you might be perfect on paper, you might have an MBA, you might have 401k, you might be driving a Bentley or whatever, but if you don't come, you never come support me, you never come listen to my poetry, I'll try to read you my poetry and you don't have time. That's a red flag.
That's right. It is a red flag. And I'm glad you said that too, because it's just like with my poetry, with anything that I do. I do have that one person that just, nope, I'm not taking nothing less. You either going to go do it, we're not worried about yesterday, get it done. So yes, make sure you take Cherayla's advice.
And take his advice.
Make sure you take her advice. Now, Cherayla, right now I want to know, like, who do you want to work with? Is there anyone in mind that you want to work with? Because you have a dope voice.
Thank
you. I believe you're up there. You could get on a Jay-Z track. I believe that you can, girl. So I want to know, who do you want to work with within the city? Like, you can. I'm telling you.
Oh, God.
Like, is there anybody in the city that you want to work with? Let them know now, and hopefully some things will happen.
It's a long list. I would love to do a song with two young ladies from Kansas City. I would love to do a Wanda J, Lachey Wright, like a triplet thing.
Ooh.
I would love to do a song with them. I would love to be in the studio when Church writes a song because he's just so dope. I don't even have to participate. I just want to be there when he does the chords and all of that. Anthony Saunders is a Kansas City songwriter who's just incredible. He's incredible. His skills are ridiculous. I can't even go into words with him. He has a sister, Paula Saunders, who I couldn't sing with because she's so high up here above me that it would just be ridiculous. But I would love to sing background for her. And I told her that already. That when she goes in the studio, she needs background vocals, I will do it. And I will go as soft as she needs me to go, as loud, whatever. Like, I would love to be involved with her. There's too many people in Kansas City. It's too many. Yeah. I mean, I've worked with, like, some rappers. I've worked with, but the thing is, the more that I get involved in the art scene, the more people that I realize I don't know who they are. Yes. Like, I've never even... Where have you been? Maybe it's me. Where have I been? And I think that because I host soul sessions, I take for granted the fact that everybody's been through there or will come through there, and that's not the case. There's so much art that I don't even know about. And then I go out and I'm like, who are you? Yes. Like, I remember when Brent Rice came to soul sessions, and they were like, yeah, he's been to soul sessions a whole bunch of times, but it was before I started there. And I was like, he blew me away. Like, he's just ridiculous. I could just keep going on and on. I don't want to do that. But I would love to work with anybody, really, as long as, and that's the thing with artists. Yes. I'm kind of a type A person, so I like to have a schedule, and I like to know what's going to happen on that schedule. And with artists, I'm guilty as well when it comes to the art. We're very fluid with our time, and our organization isn't always there. So I'm guilty. And it makes it difficult because I have a regular job. Yeah. And so if I work these hours and I expect to be here at this time, then I want to be done by this time so I can eat and go to sleep and get ready for work the next day. Absolutely. So I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I can't just be staying up late. Yeah, I'm not a spring chicken either. I'm an old hen now, but it's okay. Man, it's okay. The old hen still tastes good too. Oh, wait. That's kind of inappropriate. It's okay. But now what I do want to ask now, is there anything that you would like to say? And if not, just let us know where we can contact you. If someone wanted to book you, someone wanted you to perform for a wedding, someone wanted you to be on that track, perhaps Jay-Z, let them know where we can reach you. Sean Carter, you know what I'm saying? We're going December 4th. Well, yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Singrayla. That's SINGRAYLA. It's the same on Instagram. And you can actually email me. What's my email address? Is this going to be edited? Sure. Okay. Can you edit that part out? I don't want to give my email address. So you can find me on Twitter or Instagram at SINGRAYLA, and on Facebook as well at Cherayla Davis. CHERAYLA DAVIS. And I'm available for bar mitzvahs, quinceañeras, weddings, divorce parties, all of that. I mean, and I just love to make people feel good. So I guess if I had parting words, it would just be, I'm an entertainer. I sing, I've done comedy, I do acting. I'm trying to link up with Diallo. He has a film that he's trying to get together that I hopefully will be a part of, fingers crossed. I'm putting you on the spot, Diallo. That's another dope Kansas City artist right there. Definitely check him out if you get a chance. Dope. He's been nationally known for his film work. Yeah, that's it. That's my parting words. If you need a comedian, if you need a host, if you need a singer, I'm your girl. Yes, ma'am. Now, I was going to have you sing a song for her, but I'm not going to put you on the spot. So I can sing something. Oh, I forgot one thing. Go ahead. Me. Duh. I have a YouTube page, and it's also Singrayla. So you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Singrayla. And my YouTube page has a video blog called Sorry About It. I think you'll like it. It's a little comedy, and there's some singing on there, too. But if you're going to do a song, I'm excited. If you just want to give us a snippet of something, I just want everybody to hear your voice. Happily excited by your clone. your hands, your smile, your intelligence. You wooed me, you caught me, you tease me, you please me, you school me, give me some things to think about, ignite me, you co-write me, you love me, you like me, you invite me, you incite me to chorus.
Girl, if only I have vocals like that. Somehow mine are tangled up somewhere. So I saw the dying cat.
I don't have your
But
gift.
girl, thank you. I love it.
you.
Look, y'all heard her. Y'all better book her.
Book me.
Book her. Jay-Z. Hello.
I'll host your party, your quinceañera, your divorce party. I'll come and throw jokes or whatever, drop jewels of wisdom.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
book me.
Yeah, so great. So we think you have to come back.
I will.
Let us know when you're working on something. And for more videos, please check us out at whatsupkansascity.net. And always remember, if you don't grind, you won't shine. If you don't work, you won't eat. So make it make sense, Kansas City. Have a great day. Thanks, Cherayla.
Thank you, Miss Tiffany.
I'm IFBB Bikini Pro Cat Williams, and when I'm not working out in the gym, I'm searching the web on Cascade Media and What's Up Kansas City. So make sure you check them out.